Once upon a time, deep inside a peaceful green forest, there lived a big brown bear named Mr. Bear. Everyone in the forest knew one thing about him very well. Mr. Bear loved honey more than anything in the world. He loved honey on bread, honey in tea, and sometimes he even ate honey straight from the jar. One sunny morning, Mr. Bear woke up feeling very hungry. "I think today is a perfect day for honey," he said happily. No honey at home. Mr. Bear walked into his small wooden kitchen and opened his cupboard. He looked left. He looked right. He checked the top shelf and then the bottom shelf. "Oh no, no honey!" he cried. His stomach growled loudly. "Grrr! There is no way I can start my day without honey," he said. So without thinking too much, Mr. Bear decided to go into the forest to find some fresh honey. The sweet smell in the forest. As Mr. Bear walked deeper into the forest, he suddenly stopped. Sniff, sniff. Honey, he smiled. High up in a tall tree, he spotted a golden beehive shining in the sunlight. Honey was slowly dripping from it. "That honey looks delicious," said Mr. Bear, licking his lips. The first warning. Mr. Bear stood on his tiptoes and reached into the beehive with his big, furry paw. Suddenly, a small bee flew out and buzzed angrily around his face. "Hey, Bear, go away," said the bee. "This is not your honey." Mr. Bear frowned. "I am bigger than you," he growled, "and I am stronger than you, too. I can do whatever I want. Now, buzz off." Anger takes over. Without listening, Mr. Bear pushed his paw into the beehive again. Zing! "Owie!" The bee stung him right on the nose. "My nose! My poor nose!" Mr. Bear roared. "Oh, I'm so angry!" His face turned red with anger. He grabbed a big stick from the ground. A big mistake. "I will squash you!" he shouted. He swung the stick again and again, but the bee was too fast. The bee flew back into the beehive. "Aha! Now you're trapped!" yelled Mr. Bear. He lifted the stick high and smashed the beehive. Smash! 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 The beehive broke into pieces. The bee's revenge. Suddenly, Mr. Bear heard a loud sound. Zzz! Thousands of bees flew out of the broken hive. They swarmed around Mr. Bear's head. Zing! They stung his ear. Zing! Zing! They stung his arms and legs. Zing! 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 Especially on his nose. "Ow! Ow! Stop!" cried Mr. Bear. Running home in pain. Mr. Bear ran as fast as he could through the forest. He didn't stop until he reached his house. Bam! He slammed the door shut and fell onto the floor, covered in bee stings. Mrs. Bear's lesson. Then he heard a calm voice behind him. "You did it again, didn't you?" said Mrs. Bear. Mr. Bear nodded sadly while counting his stings. "You lost your temper," she said gently. She gave him some bee sting medicine. "And by the way," she added, "we already have honey in the cupboard. It's behind the flower." Mr. Bear looked up in surprise. "Oh," he whispered. The moral. That day, Mr. Bear learned an important lesson. Being angry and impatient only caused him pain. If he had stayed calm and looked carefully, he would have avoided all the trouble. Moral of the story. A hot temper always gets you into trouble. Stay calm, think first, and problems become easier to solve.